Catch up. What's up? Well, can y'all hear me? Cause my computer is tripping right now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Bet. Bet. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, gang? How y'all doing? Cancer. Cross watches. Hold on. You the one that got me. Okay. All right. 3, 2. Okay. Let's get on in this thing. Holy Spirit, take me into Cancer, please. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Oh, okay. 2-for-1 special. Okay, so you got love and you got comical. So love says you feel an intense sensation of deep affection. We know what love is. Comical, you feel like you're funny or amusing to others. Somebody's humor could be making someone, fall for a person. Okay. Somebody's in love with somebody's humor. Okay. Oh, jealous. Feeling resentful or anger towards someone for perceived advantages or success, material or otherwise. Somebody's jealous of somebody's feelings for someone or the way that somebody looks at someone. All right. Pioneering. Okay. Feeling like you're making accomplishments or doing activities that have not been done before. Okay. So this is somebody making their way through an industry, okay, or climbing up a ladder in a field, a certain area of study, certain trade field, okay, lively, feeling full of life and energetic. Yeah, somebody is, hmm, seems like a whole bunch of different situations, different things happen in different places. I don't know. It's like you're making you're helping to make something function on a bigger scale, and someone can't affect it. They can't interfere in that. Like the part that you play, right? It's kind of like you being in charge of a region, right? And you know what I'm saying? This person can't affect anything that's coming out of this region, right? Because it's your region, you know. Okay. Coupled with other regions that are just like yours, right? That are working together to do something bigger. Okay. Where's my other mess deck at? What did I do with that? Uh, Damn. You know what? I don't know what I did with that deck. I have no idea, and it's not in my thing over there. Okay, well, we'll use one of the other mess decks later. Let's see what comes out. The bird is chirping a lot this morning. So I don't know. You guys could be getting a lot of new downloads. Yeah, a lot of spiritual communication. Okay, some of y'all can be getting messages through birds. Okay, even the little birdie out there keeps confirming. The same page. Confirmation. Okay, so you and somebody on the same page, you want the same thing and you're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically. Rushing things, afraid to love, no strings attached, false connection. Okay. Okay, for some of you, you and someone are on the same page, and for others of you, you and someone could have started on the same page. Okay, and you know, all those things I named just could have been in between. Cosmic connection, yeah. So there's something solid here. Okay, comfortability. Yeah, you and somebody get along well together. Yeah, love. It's giving me love birds. Okay, the bird won't shut up out there. You know, I'm not asking it to, but you know, keeps going. You know, tweedledee. We rocked in the treetop all day long, hopping in a pump and singing that song. Emotional safety, commitment issues. Okay, you don't have to walk on eggshells, hide your feelings, or second guess yourself. This connection holds you with care. Okay, infatuation. Okay, that's a lot of good energy. Okay, coming out at once. That doesn't happen a lot. Afraid to love. Okay, somebody could have had a closed off heart chakra. Sharing space, false connection, ulterior motive. Somebody could be sharing the space with someone, or did share space with someone whose heart chakra was closed towards them. Okay, could have been just there for things, for the benefit of something. Look at that soulmate bond. I wasn't even trying to get another card. Okay, once a cheater, secret admirer, commitment issues. So you got different types of people watching. You got secret admirers that are cheaters, that are that ain't shit, right? Then you got secret admirers that are about something, right? And it's just the flip of the coin. Do the mess big, man. I don't fuck with you. Saturn return. Okay, so that's blessings. Okay, what you put out, you are receiving in return. Okay, there could be some land that's significant that could be being returned to somebody. I Saturn and documentation, false documentation. Okay, something gained under false using false documentation. I don't know. So a passport could be significant. He said Sacramento, didn't he? Sacramento could be significant. That's where I'm from. Water delivery. Okay. Somebody could be I don't know, water delivery driver. Okay, or somebody could be having a child. Something. Oh wow. Okay, something about somebody's birth documents. Somebody's birth documents are false. Yeah, that could be surfacing. Some of you guys could be finding that out. Okay, something about your birth documents being false. Your birth certificate and things. Maybe place of birth, maybe name, maybe who you belong to. Okay. Divorce in the reverse. So a marriage. Somebody can be getting married. Somebody wants to marry someone. Mischievous in the reverse. Okay. Whoever this is not mischievous. They're not a trickster. Whoever falsified this documentation is being exposed as being mischievous. Money magnet. Okay, so this is about your birth, right? Water delivery, money magnet, okay? You being the golden child, right? Also known as the black sheep, okay? And you being used, right, by the people around you. Being used for who you are, okay? You know, the spiritual significance of that, what that means, you know, what you come with, right? What's attached to you. Envy. Yeah, your envious relatives. Pisces in the reverse, 12th house. So people who are supposed to nurture you, people who are supposed to guide you, you know what I'm saying? Show you the correct way to go, right? Growing up, never did. You know how it takes a village or whatever, right? You didn't have that village for some of y'all. The village was against you. You know, they treated you like the village idiot when really you were the village genius. Right? Okay. Third wheel enemy exposed. Okay, we got separated by Avant in the reverse. One more. College. Again with the college, temporary, and then rental car. Somebody could be somewhere temporarily. Okay, somebody's getting a rental car. Okay, so somebody could be touching down somewhere, flying in somewhere. Okay, this could be somebody you're separated from for some of you, or if they're not, you know, touching down somewhere right now, it looks like a separation gap is closing in with separated in the reverse. All right. For others of you, this is somebody that you're gonna meet. It's like bumping into each other. For some of y'all, a Pisces was a third wheel enemy to you, out of envy. Okay, something about your love relationships and your bonds with other people. Yet not wanting to share you with the outside world because they wanted to use you themselves. It's like building the Tower of Babel, right? You were the generator that was powering that Tower of Babel, right? You know, that the relatives around you were trying to build their way into the heavens. You get what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. I'm doing again. Cancer. Capricorn could be significant. Aries. A copycat ass Aries. This one specifically that I'm picking up on. A copycat ass Aries. Okay. That watches someone, studies someone, okay, you know, listens to someone teach, and then they go to their channel to regurgitate what they just heard. And I don't mean in the manner of learning, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how learning, you know, that's how learning occurs, right? And teaching others, right? You learn from one person, confirmation, and you teach to others, right? But this person is stealing. They're taking from a person and they're shitting on that person. And they're regurgitating what that person is saying over here. As if it came from themselves. You know, plagiarism. All right, let's see. Cancer recent past. The Lovers. Okay, so a choice. Gemini, okay, a choice could be a choice between two. King of Swords, okay, maybe a King of Swords had a choice between two in the recent past. you and someone else. The Two of Cups. Three of Wands, the Stars, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so somebody, they went, it's like somebody ducking off to try to, they're coming towards you, but they see a little hot piece of tail, on the side, got their leg out on the curb, right? Then they, let me just stop off here, won't nobody know, I'm in the middle of rural, whatever, in the middle of nowhere, and it's just me and this person. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. Yeah, I know they're high priestess, I know, but there's no possible way they can know, right? So let me dip off over here and let me, slide to the left, slide to the right. Two hops this time. Let me hop over here real quick. Okay. Yeah, that's what somebody did. Yeah, that's what somebody did. Okay, somebody thought they can get away with something like that. Yeah, they thought that somebody would not know. Two opposites. Four of Swords. Big Gemini, Aquarius, heavy. Okay, air heavy. The Star, Aquarius, apparently. So somebody could be healing now. Oh. So somebody somewhere, it's like, okay, so I'm seeing somebody laying in bed thinking of what could have been. Judgment, King of Cups, Empress, Nine of Swords. Yeah, they're thinking of what could have been. Okay, I feel like at this point somebody is being made to feel what they made somebody else feel. I don't know. It gives love a boy or love a girl or I'm the man. I'm the I'm the woman. I can have any man or any woman I want. That may just be you know well, that may be correct, right? But I feel like somebody, they treated the wrong one that way. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't want to deal with you, they should have just said that or just went about their merry way. I feel like somebody, it gives me the sense that somebody playing with you. To be honest, like somebody playing with you, making you wait, leaving you in limbo, right? Leaving you to guess things. Six of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, now somebody's wondering who's giving to you, who's investing in you. Okay, because they know that there's plenty who want to invest in you. Yeah, and from what came out, one, two, three. There's three different sections here that are positive love, situations or energy. Yeah, you feel electricity between you and someone. Okay, there's a lot of you out here who's met someone. A lot of you. Good connections. Six of Cups. Somebody wishes that they would have stayed on course. Yeah, they wishes that they didn't get distracted. Archangel Michael, block where it is, please. Yeah, they wish they didn't get distracted. Okay, so it's like they're laying somewhere. I don't know if they're with this person or whatever, but they're laying somewhere, just wishing, Two of Swords, yeah. And wondering why. Why I did this, why I acted in this way. The Queen of Pentacles, okay. Something about them seeing you hold something down all on your own. So this is somebody who thought that they were needed, okay, maybe for something that they had. And that's not the case, not with you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Nine of Wands. Okay, you put your boundaries up. You got your boundaries up to this person, or just period. It's like a perimeter. Okay, the Moon. Seven of Cups. Something about secret options or hidden options. Okay, so maybe some of you don't, the options aren't, you don't see any anywhere. Okay, but they are around you. Okay, obviously, Spirit doesn't want you to want them to be unveiled yet. For some of you, for others of you, there are, and you do. King of Wands. King of Wands, Seven of Cups. The Tower. Okay. Ten of Cups. One more. The Four of Wands. Okay, so Page of Wands. So there's a King of Wands out here that wants to put in the work, or they've been putting in work in themselves. Okay, they want to put in the work with you, toward you. With you, working together towards something. Okay, so somebody wants to build with you. Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands. Somebody could contact you. I don't know, over the internet somehow. The High Priestess. Like, I don't know who this is, but you saw into like somebody's home or something like that. The way Spirit showed me, you saw into somebody's home, like what was going on, maybe under their nose. Yeah, this is a series of people. So, like I said, there's multiple couples out here. There's multiple situations where you've seen into these people's homes or their lives, and you've shown them something or opened their eyes to something that they were close to before. With this Four of Wands, High Priestess, the Tower, the Hangman. So there's a lot of spouses leaving their partners because their partners have been exposed to them due to these high priestesses that are exposing the truth. Five of Cups. Somebody was hoping that something wasn't what it was, right? Their intuition was telling them that, and it's kind of disappointing or something like that. Six of Wands, but something's like bittersweet. The Queen of Wands. You be going through an upgrade. The Devil. Yeah, it's like a transmutation, like a physical or spiritual / physical upgrade, right? You can see your spiritual growth on your physical body, right? The Nine of Cups. Okay, whatever this bittersweet thing is, the sweet side of it is exactly what you want it to be. The Page of Pentacles. Could be some type of seed planted. Five of Swords, the Devil, the Five of Pentacles. And somebody feels left out, so they want to, snatch something. But, whatever. Don't worry about them. They get Snow Play 2026. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going to, like, set something in motion or something like that. Some type of offering, some type of gift, some type of exchange is going to set something in motion. The Fool. Space Needle? Something about the Space Needle. The Eight of Wands. That is in Seattle, downtown. The Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. Didn't I say something about the Space Needle? Don't that look like look like a tree on that side, but what about the Space Needle? Ace of Wands. The Magician. The Three of Swords. Three of Cups. Eight of... What? Okay, so this could be like a disaster or something like that. Something not so. Yeah, this is like a disaster or something. Like I just saw something that like near. Either this is at the Space Needle, near the Space Needle. Like something could occur. The world. It could be on the news or whatever it is going to end up, all over the news or the internet or something like that. I'm seeing specifically the Space Needle. Okay. It's not just a tall building and it could be any city or, major city. No, I saw the Space Needle. Okay. That's a high, what, a tourist attraction, I believe. Okay. A lot of people are tourists downtown Seattle every day. It's real busy down there because of it. All right, let's see. Current. All right. The moon reverse. Okay. So somebody stepping from behind the curtain. Six of Wands. Pisces. Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody stepping from behind the curtain. Okay, somebody's unveiling themselves. Okay, there's a great awakening that's occurring or that's about to occur. Something's being revealed. Didn't we talk about that the other day? I believe so. Something being revealed on a mass scale. Hangman, the Two of Swords. Might cause a lot of confusion. Like cognitive dissonance. It's like one's brain not being able to compute something, right? Like something being too wild for someone to imagine. The Hierophant, yeah, the Most High is revealing something to the world. I don't know, it's something big. Okay. I know one of those things, that have just recently been, people have been awakened to, right, is that, while there were, if you're talking about like the slave trade, right, while there were, people that were taken from places, right, every person that was, black in here was not from, across seas, right, not at the time that they said that they were. But things are being unveiled about everything. Everything. The Ten of Cups. Okay, something to do with families. Okay, lineage, DNA. Thank you, bird. You hear the bird? It's something about DNA. Four of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords reversed? Yes, because people are healing. Yeah, people are healing. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, and the elites don't like that. The elites see that. They see that. They see that the land's under judgment. Okay, especially them. They're under judgment. All right, the Fool. Okay, you could be walking into a healed situation. Okay, something is not toxic or the Nine of Cups. Yeah, something is exactly what you. Damn, somebody got attitude. Somebody mad. You see that? Yeah, Ten of Cups. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Six of Cups reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Oh, this is a group of people that, yeah, they losing over there. They losing over there. I mean, we weren't going to talk about it, but I mean, since y'all wanted to make a little scene here, throwing my cards all over the place, They want you to know that they losing over there. Okay. All right. I told them. Okay. You satisfied? Goodness. I think you're supposed to care. Nine of Cups. The world in the reverse. Nine of Swords. So the world's been flipped upside down. Okay. While people who are awakening and that are accepting what they are being given, right? The information, the truth. Okay. These people are rising up. These people are excelling. Okay. They're growing. They're expanding. Five of Cups in the reverse. They're healing. Okay, the Eight of Cups. They're walking away from and letting go of things that they cannot carry with them anymore, so that they can transmute. They're transmuting that energy. Okay, saying no to people, places, and things, that get in the way of that. Yeah, and it is throwing a tower. It's like the structure is crumbling. The false foundations of things that were built across this planet. The structures are crumbling. Governments, whatever. Yeah, the tower. People are tired of shit and awakened to shit. And when you know better, you what? You do better, right? So you don't do and go along with the same things that you've been doing and going along with because you felt powerless, because you felt like you know what I'm saying? You can do anything about it. Well, yeah, you can actually. Actually, you are the thing that runs this whole ship, that keeps this tower standing. What does it? Take away your influence and the tower falls. And the tower's falling. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Wands. A narcissistic regime. Eight of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's like new, I almost said power. Yeah, I mean, that's the word I was getting. There's like new power, new life coming in. It's like new growth. Like when you get your hair braided, something like that. Like the new growth underneath, after, time being braided. The Three of Wands in the reverse. Strength, Eight of Cups. Oh. Hidden pedophilia is being uncovered. Yeah, now I'm seeing flashes of like Romans. Rome, like back then, way back then. Rome, okay. I'm hearing when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Okay, this is some go along to get along type, the good old boys club. If you want to be a part of this, you got to take part in this. So something about pedophilia being uncovered. Okay. In government. Amongst other things. The Nine of Pentacles. What I said, it said separation of church and state. Something about that. The Devil reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse. So the devil's showing himself now. On the world stage, the devil's showing himself now. He not hiding no more. 10 of Wands. He like, here I am. There's no point in hiding it anymore. Here I am. Confirmation. Yeah, 12-12 on the time, by the way. The devil is showing himself, Lucifer. He is showing himself on the world stage. He is no longer hiding. Everybody been looking for the Antichrist. Do you really need to look for him? Though the Antichrist is it's the spirit, right? But do you really need to look? I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something about an orange, the orange man, but never mind. The hermit, Virgo, Libra, the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers. Okay, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands. Give me another one. The Eight of Cups, the Nine of Swords. Hmm. It's like they're trying to run away with all of the wealth that they've acquired and kind of like bury it, hide it, because of the panic, okay, of something about these divine counterparts coming together too. Yeah, a panic setting in or something like that because of these divine relationships coming together, because that does kind of like blow, you know, shit to smithereens. It does. Okay. Something about some hidden wealth found. Okay. The Queen of Wands. The King of Pentacles. Four of Swords, the Lovers. The Nine of Swords, Justice. Okay, so these are two people that are, sleeping together or something like that? They're regretting some type of, oh yeah, something's coming back. So they're regretting whatever it is that they did. So this is a couple that was stealing together. Can I connect to the justice system? Okay, or just the system period. Access to things that they shouldn't have access to. Being able to dig into things that they shouldn't be digging into. Who are these two? Who are these two? Oh, quiet. Mighty quiet. They don't want to talk about, they don't want, I said who these two, they don't want to say who they are. So somebody don't want to be seen. Three of Pentacles. Okay, these two work together to collaborate, to do something. Okay, or they gathered a team or something like that. The Lovers. Yeah, to come. These could be a group of lovers. The Nine of Swords. This could be like a sex cult of officials. Police officers, firemen, the county clerk, everybody. Nine of Swords, Justice, everybody. The Seven of Pentacles, it was only like a matter of time. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and Nine of, yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. The King of Wands. Strength. So there's a King of Wands out here that's confident about something, okay? Or they're acting in some type of boldness, or they can feel like a person calms their wild side or something like that. A Queen of Cups. Something about this person not feeling at home outside of this Queen of Cups. Or away from. Six of Pentacles, okay, that they want to give to. I don't know, you can give it to this person now. I mean, you don't have to be. Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Emperor. It's like an emperor put a fence around this Queen of Pentacles or something like that. Or that's what they're thinking in their mind. Like nobody can touch this Queen of Pentacles. Who's this? Emperor, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Temperance, Three of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. What is it? The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like somebody is saving someone for themselves, or somebody is like, I want to say protecting someone until they get to where this person is. Judgment in the reverse. Five of Swords, the Sun, the Star, Death. So somebody's judgment is off. Somebody's judgment is off about competing for happiness. Competing for happiness with someone. So this Emperor could already be out of the running to be with you. The Knight of Wands, somehow. It's be somebody you left, you walked away from. Okay. Somebody who's, I just heard, too big for their britches. Okay, that's somebody's ancestor right there. Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Wands. It's like somebody tried to leave you with the bag, right? Leave you holding, the Ten of Wands while going somewhere else, but something else didn't work out. So they were left holding the bag. Okay, and you're holding back. They hold it in the bag and you hold it back. Yeah, Six of Swords reversed. They can't move on or something like that. Okay. All right, that's tough titty, said the kitty. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, last dick. Something about deaths, okay. It sucks to be reporting that, but something about a lot of deaths, okay. Like deaths picking up. I don't know, somebody's name could be Bryson. Put you through it twice. All right, what's the near future energy? The Magician. Three of Pentacles. So a collaborative effort to manifest something. Okay, the Nine of Swords. Okay, something's not working out so good. With this collaborative effort, okay, the Ace of Cups. This could be against someone's Ace of Cups, against someone's new beginning in love. The King of Swords. The Ten of Swords. So this King of Swords is worried. They're in distress about a soulmate bond, okay? It looks like that they're standing on the outside of, okay, because they betrayed somebody, a King of Swords betrayed somebody, an air sign, justice, yeah, and it's fair. Whatever is occurring or whatever is happening is fair. The Seven of Wands. This person, you're protecting this person or you're standing up for yourself. Four of Pentacles. Okay, or you're this person on the opposite side that somebody's standing up for themselves against. The Sun and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody could see another person giving to someone else, or somebody's been made aware that they should have given to someone. They should have given more to someone or something. The Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. You know, it only took one pentacle to add, right, to a person, okay, to make it a, you know, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody was acting like what was being required was too much to ask for. Yet they're not feeling that way anymore. Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody can work in the justice system. Somebody can be like a forensic analyst or something like that. Something can have to do with evidence, okay? Maybe somebody, a forensic analyst, has to get on the stand or something like that. The Three of Wands. This could be against a King of Swords. For their involvement in something, there's some evidence somewhere that this forensic analyst is giving account of, or expressing their professional opinion, okay, or findings, not opinion, findings about someone's DNA at a scene or somewhere or on something. The Moon, yeah. The Moon. Pisces. Bribery. Somebody in trouble. Six of Swords. Somebody tried to get away with bribery. Ten of Pentacles and theft. Ace of Wands. Queen of Cups. Okay, a mother figure could have helped. Could have assisted somehow. Two of Pentacles. Played both sides. Okay. Somebody played both sides when it came to their son, their adult son or daughter. Okay, somebody acted to other people like they love their adult son or daughter, right? Like, you know, they only want the best for them, but behind the scenes, they hate their son or daughter. They compete with their son or daughter. So they've been doing shit behind the scenes to take something from intervening in their relationships. Two of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Intervening in their romantic relationships. Gaslighting their romantic partners to go against them. Lie and slander them in efforts to keep them trapped, to keep them not able to go outside or operate outside of the family. That's some y'all know what it is. Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is the person you blocked out of your life. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, they're devious, they're sneaky, they're lying. They're a liar. Ten of Wands. For some of y'all, to be a baby's mother or baby's father. Ten of Wands upright. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Swords. The Devil. Something could be overcrowded. This could be overcrowded prison population. Okay, something's about to spill over because there's too much of something in a too small of a space. This could be stealing from employees. Okay, companies stealing from employees. Wages. sweatshops being uncovered. Okay. Mm. Forced child labor. The Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah, there could be some type of cavalry coming in here, like an investigative unit, or there's like a higher up investigative force that's Page of Pentacles that's coming in to clean house. The World. The Lovers. Five of Wands, Death. The Four of Wands. Yeah, this is, I'm telling you, this is like a cavalry coming in. This is like angelic assistance, but showing up in the physical. So people being used to do divine justice. The Empress. You just heard the rise of the Empress. The Four of Wands. So the empresses are, or empresses spread out, right? Empresses, okay, taking their rightful space. The Four of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Hangman. The Six of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. A lot of wands. Shit. Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the Temperance, the Ace of Swords. Somebody is the truth. Somebody is the truth. The absolute truth. Okay? Whoever you are out there, or the bunches of you are. I feel like you're leading by example. Okay? I feel like on a mass scale you're changing viewpoints of other people, okay? Which is causing it's like a ricochet of change, right? You know, it's like plucking a thread, and there's other threads intertwined, right? Plucking a thread, and then the vibration goes through each and every one of those threads, right? In each and every direction. Like a domino effect. People are choosing different paths. Their path. They're walking through a door, a threshold. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Spirit said, what a great time to be alive. Ten of Pentacles. Spirit said, what a great time to be alive. Yeah, because the world is going through a change that has never been before, right? So anybody alive to witness it, what a great time to be alive. Okay. All right. Any advice, Spirit? Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the King of Wands. The Fool, okay. So a launch could be significant, a launch of something. Okay, take that out of resonates. The Queen of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups. So it's like the enemy is not going to be able to climb over your walls anymore. Okay, it's like what I'm getting. Okay, you know, it's like he's lost. He's lost something fair and square. Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups. He's lost fair and square. You know, it's kind of like he's had to walk away with his head down. You know, he got to go somewhere else and do something now. Not to say that he won't still try. Okay, you know, he wouldn't be Lucifer if you know, if he did anything else. Seven of Wands, Five of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Cups, the World, Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So somebody's shutting out the world and they're going for something. Yeah, somebody's shutting out the world and they're going for something. They're just going for it, whatever it is, okay? Be an emperor I'm talking about, okay? Aries or, any sign. Somebody hating from outside the club, basically. They can't get in. Let go. There's somebody you let go of. Yeah, you let go of. Okay, and they hate from outside the club. Okay, I mean, that's it. The noise and the banging on the fence and everything is drowned out, right, by the sounds of the good time everybody's having on the inside. Somebody or some people can't be heard shaking the fence outside. So keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you're doing is working for you. All right, that's it. Cancer. We got some info out of there. Okay, if not, it's just for entertainment purposes, right? Okay. If y'all donate to the channel with personal info, go to the video description section. All right. Wages have went up. I mean rates, wages. I ain't got no employees. Rates went up. Okay, first of the year. Okay, so just don't if you get a read, be looking at the new rates, not the old ones. Okay, please. Yeah, spiritual hygiene, stay on that, protect yourself, keep your energy cleansed, and that's it, beloved. I'll holler at y'all later. I'll be back. Yeah, I will. I love y'all. All right, I'll holler at y'all. Pray for y'all. Peace.